Today I'm going to show you one way to get microbiology straight into the area that your veggies and plants need it, the root zone. Once someone has tested their soil, I am almost certainly asked, how can I boost the life in my soil? Today I'm going to show you one way that I love to use, which is absolutely fantastic for boosting microorganisms exactly in the place your plants and crops need it, the root zone. Stay tuned to find out why I'm getting ready for an enema and also why I'm going to be using this thing. Before we do that, if you love growing plants, veggies, your own food, or simply gardening, reach out, get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. Put your comments or questions in the section below or drop me an email, links in the bio. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so this is so straightforward. It's even possible for a child to do it. There's a number of things you need. A watering can, you don't need the rose on the end. A funnel could be helpful. Water is valuable for this. It's kind of a prerequisite really, as is the best quality compost that you can get your hands on. I'll explain a little bit more later about the purpose of this tube, and you need something to mix everything in. Oh, this drill as well we'll cover a little bit later on. I'm overcomplicating this because I'm doing a small volume that's easy to see on a camera, but you would probably just do all of this straight into your watering can or in a bucket at worst. Now the first stage is add compost to your mixing device, then add water. That water should really be rainwater, or ideally you've left it to aerate for 24 hours. Pour the two together to get a really nice, runny, sloppy mixture. I'm stirring it with that tube. That's not actually the purpose of the tube, but it's really, really important to get all of the lumps out of it and have something that flows really nicely into the watering can. Now, the amount of water that you actually need will vary dependent on the compost that you use. I ended up using 1 litre of compost and about 1.5 litres of water in the end. This is what the white tube is for. Basically, you're going to stab a hole directly around the roots of your plant. This is a tomato plant. I peeled back all the leaves on. In that hole that it creates, you fill the channel with that slurry. It's like a compost enema. That goes straight down into the rooting area, around 10 to 15 centimetres. Now obviously you have to watch out for the roots as you stab this tube in. You don't really want to damage anything, so do it slowly and methodically. And then backfill with your runny compost mixture. I'm going around 4 points on this particular plant. I don't think it needs to be done in this particular case, but it's for demonstration purposes. So yeah, I kind of do the 4 points at the 4 cardinals. You might want to go around at the end and top up again, and then possibly lightly brush over the top just to protect it all those organisms from the sun's UVs. Now this is what I use the drill for. If I'm dealing with more compact soils, that could actually be around trees, it could be in an orchard, for example. And you'll need to vary the drill bit that you use. I'm just using a wood drill bit here, so it's not really for intended purpose. You could use a masonry drill bit as well. I don't know if you saw, I'd actually marked out with tape on the drill bit a depth of 15 centimetres, so I knew exactly how far down to drill. I had to drill in and out a few times before pouring the compost in. Now a funnel can help with this process as well, but that consistency, the flow of the compost is absolutely key. It can block the funnel if it isn't evenly diluted. And you might want to top up at the end, and this is kind of the whole area I've just done. See, there's a nice kind of healthy amount of excess on the top, and I just lightly brush over the top as well, just for appearances. it keeps her indoors happier as well.
So there we go, everyone. That wraps this video up. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, hit the thumbs up. That would be awesome. If you've got any questions, as always, reach out to me. I would love to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.